Number 10. A shopkeeper in Adana escaped his death after a black figure passing by touched his shoulder and warns him to look behind him, alerting be oblivious to the fact that the cover of a passing truck's back end was open. The metal ladder came towards him, but he managed to move out of the way to avoid getting hurt or much worse. It's unclear from the footage that how passing man even knows to warn him. Number 9. This footage will highly test your bravery. This footage is of an insect swarm at the Cape of Good Hope itself. The driver said, "During our family holiday in 1996 we went for a short walk up the cliffs. When we came back, we found that our car had become a hotspot giant, with the clip shows piles upon piles of wood lice crawling around the car tires, absolutely terrifying CNSX. The vehicle, a car flourish. Probably attracted to its cozy comfiness. Would you climb back in the vehicle?" Number 8. Our first century has been getting big attention in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. It's a video of two people performing an exorcism on a girl who clearly looks unwell. There's 2 eggs on this plate. The priestess cracks one egg, and it appears perfectly normal. But after rubbing the other egg on the possessed girl's skin, it cracks open to a pure black slide, which is an extremely creepy sign. But things get even more bizarre, as the girl sits up with very dilated eyes and drinks the sludge, which causes her to shake and twitch, and the full video cannot be found on YouTube, because it gets even more disturbing. I think only seeing this part of your deal is enough to terrify anyone who isn't. Number 7. Everyone knows that dogs can sense things that humans cannot. Humans still by Redditors should be both rights. I think my dog had a crisis. Is it wrong? The video shows a dog standing on a sofa, looking out the window. The bigger one really starts to panic, his legs pushing the sofa so far from the window, and he's stretched pretty impressively, until he absolutely can't stretch anymore, pops down to the floor. And while a number of orbs appear throughout the clip, drifting across the room is something outside disturb these dogs or something paranormal inside. After all, those orbs certainly points towards the latter. If only these dogs could talk and let us know what the answer truly is there. Number 6. It's a stormy night. Every sound in the house is an evil entity vying for your soul. That must have been what this man was feeling when he saw this happen in his dining room on a stormy night. The clip shows a man enter his dining room, which appears completely normal. Every chair in place, says the laundry room, then casts the camera down the stairs. It appears that something must have happened to cause it to search his house. He says hello down the stairs. Is someone or something there? He decides to go into his basement to investigate as he's hearing the bottom. A terrifying racket is heard upstairs. His kitchen chairs precariously stacked up, balanced one on top of the other. And this incident does not look humanly. Number 5. Don't enter a dark and disturbing abandoned house at night. In 2010, a teen was exploring an abandoned house at night. When they zoom in on a corner of the room, in that corner behind various obstructions appears a creepy girl. To all the disturbing psychosis have to raise from the room, wouldn't you? I don't think they had their spooky treat. Number 4. So what happens when the doll actually moves? Paranormal investigators posted this video to YouTube in March of 2019, writing, "After my recent video with Omar, I decided to take his haunted dolls home with me that night. I did not bring them inside my home. I left them in a shed out back. After watching back the video I did with Omar a few times, I decided to introduce his daughters to mine and turn the camera on. The video reveals like settling movements as Patty, the hostess, talking about that. You can see one of the porcelain doll's heads, oops, ever so slight."
Because I don't want to keep her, but I'd like her to go to a good home. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's interested, I don't... Did that?
Number 3. Yes, often way scarier than the supernatural. Creeper in Crisis writes, horrifying footage of something that happens daily here in Line Dead. The video shows up late brandished at an area mall. Chaos unfolds as shoppers realize what's going on. The blade wheel there manages to flee the scene. The victims are also seen jogging through the shopping center. One clip shows security guards beside one of the man. The second man is then seen approaching and falls to the ground, surely terrifying to watch. I couldn't imagine how terrifying it must have been to witness it. Number 2. Saudi Arabian YouTuber decided to do some urban exploring in the property looks long event and therefore is to explore only my flashlight. Despite the creepy feel of the place from the very start, the men brave it out and continue exploring. It starts to appear as though the men are being watched. And on multiple occasions they check their surroundings to make sure they are all alone.
اسمع اصوات في واحد رمى علينا ناظر هنا بس يصير ورانا بعد بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقسم بالله انه شيء غريب بسم الله شوف شوف ورانا وشو ذا بسم الله بسم الله جاء امشي اركض فيصل اركض
Seems like a witch or someone who is living does not want them there, you decide. I suppose either might haunt you. Ever had something in your home backed out of character that you might feel Alex has? The TikToker appears to be doing an everyday makeup tutorial, but things does not go normal. Something was there in the wardrobe which opened it, trying to show his presence. The root's light bulb goes out and then as she's peering into the wardrobe, that light falls as well. I'll expose to the second video showing that no one is inside or outside the wardrobe and that it's creaking again. The third video she's getting her room sage to get rid of whatever evil entity lies within. Burning sage is said to provide a spiritual cleansing for the whole. Hopefully it did rid of the bad energy and Alex go back to doing her makeup tutorials in peace. Before we get further, kindly consider liking this video and subscribing the channel. I would really appreciate that. Thanks.